Does your regular dating scene look like this?
Hey, do you want to go see a movie sometime? Yeah, sure.
Or this?
Do you want to go out with me? Of course.
Or more accurately, like this?
Do you want to go out with me? No! Get away from me, you creep!
And things end up like this? Then why continue to date in
Australia
when you can? And for new and exciting Japanese vocabulary, look here, like now, hitsuke, meaning date or dating.
Ding.
This is Martin, an Australian guy who got tired of rejection and decided to pack his life and move to the other side of the earth. Now I'm sure Martin is eager to get his date on, but there's a few things about dating in Japan that he needs to know. And by a few, I mean everything. Now Martin, dating in Japan is pretty different to how it's done back home. How, I hear you ask? Well, let me fill you in. It all starts with an outing with a group of friends. A mixture of your friends and her friends. But make sure they're the same gender, because if Martin brings a girl along, this could be misconstrued as, well, you know. Looks like Martin is attracted to Nami. She's quite a looker.
Ding.
Am I right? Both Martin meeting Nami's friends and Nami meeting Martin's is a good way to see what each other's friends are like, and also to gain their trust and approval. During these group dates, Martin may like to pull Nami aside from the group and have a chat with her, and see what she's like, and see if they're compatible.
Ding.
Now after about 5 or 6 of these dates, yes Martin, 5 or 6, that's just how stuff works over here. Anywho, after about 5 or 6 group dates, Martin may ask Nami on a one-on-one date, to a movie, or to get something to eat, or go to a park. You know, date stuff. This is so Martin and Nami can see how they feel about being alone with one another. And also to get to know each other more and bond together, like you would expect on a date. Having a good time, Martin? Good! Now after about 5 or 6 of these... Yes, Martin, 5 or 6 again. Anywho, after about 5 or 6 of these one-on-one dates, Martin may have developed very strong feelings for Nami, and Nami to Martin too. So, if Martin is ready and willing, he can confess his love to Nami. Which is called kokuhaku, and which means confessions.
Ding.
Oh, so kawaii. If Nami accepts his confession of love for her, then they are now classified in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship.
Ding.
And may carry on in the same way that an Australian boyfriend-girlfriend relationship would. What's that, Martin? Sorry mate, I can't quite make out what you're trying to tell me here. Speak up maybe. No, I mean like speak with your hands. Like, what are you...
What about the physical stuff?
Oh. I hear you. Well, that's different in Japan too! Unlike in Australia, where kissing is a mild yet wonderful way of expressing affection towards the one you love, and isn't a big deal, in Japan, kissing,
Ding.
too early on in the relationship can be a very bad thing. In Japan, kissing too early on can cause a member of the relationship to think that the other only wants a physical relationship, not a meaningful one, with all those feelings and gooey stuff.
Ding.
Whereas in Australia, kissing too late can be a sign that a member of the relationship doesn't actually want a relationship, because they don't want to kiss. Martin, don't look at me like that. This is what you signed up for when you moved to Japan just because you didn't quite enjoy the nature of relationships in Australia, you big crybaby. Oh, Martin, what are you... Oh man, don't cry, I was just making a point. Wait, Nami, are you pissed at me too?
Ding.
Not the time! Ugh, I was just... Oh, guys, don't hate me now, please. Please? Guys? Aww. Unlike Australia, where we start relationships by saying, I like you, in Japan, they literally started by saying, I love you. Watashi wa anata no aishite.
Ding. Which in Australia we might find quite extreme, but in Japan, it's quite normal. Martin, just not be mad at me. Like the good old days. I can't live without him!
Martin! You called?
Oh, Martin, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry. I forgive you.
Oh, Martin. Martin.
私はあなたの愛して。Man, screw that. What? Dude, you're crazy. What the hell? It's weird. Well done.
Dang.